Hi, I'm Elinor and I'm running for SRC Vice President of Student Activities.
So what do you think your biggest strength is heading into this campaign?
I think my biggest strength is the alternative viewpoint that I have of the SRC. So I've been president of Glasgow Student Dance Company for the past 2 years, and I was founder and president of Glasgow Students for Choice. So both of these pieces of experience have given me a massive insight into what clubs and societies need from the SRC and how they communicate with the SRC. Glasgow Student Dance Company is a massive society and it's already very established. So its needs are very different to the needs of Glasgow Students for Choice, which was brand new this year and it's very small. And they both, Glasgow Student Dance Company is like their main thing is dancing and shows, and it's a bit more like showbiz type thing, whereas Glasgow Students for Choice, it deals with more delicate subjects. So I know what both types of societies need. As well, through this campaign, I've learned a lot of the things that SRC have on offer that I wasn't aware of through both of these committee roles. So I know what things could be more greatly advertised, which would be beneficial to both societies. But I'd also really want to talk to more societies and see what they want as well. So yeah, I think I've just got a very interesting viewpoint into the SRC.
You obviously have a lot of experience with various societies, and in your manifesto you mentioned helping student societies grow. How would you hope to action this support?
I think first through talking to them, because there are so many societies, I can't say what's going to suit them all. So just talking to all of them over summer, sending out emails for feedback and asking specific needs. So it could be like rooms, whether they need more funding, whether they need more support in welfare, and then organising meetings according to what needs each society is asking for, and then discussing possible solutions I've come up with, and then progressing from there. As well, I've thought of creating packs for societies. So this could be like a pack for how to run your own fundraiser, how to organise an event, how to set up room bookings, how to set up a bank account, because this would benefit both bigger societies that are looking to increase their charity outreach, but then also smaller societies that might be struggling to set up a bank account, especially if they've had difficulties in obtaining all office bearers.
Lovely. What plans do you have to upkeep cross-campus engagement between the 4 student bodies?
So one of my main manifesto points is increasing collaboration between societies, but after speaking to some of the candidates from GUU and some of the other SRC candidates, I think this could be extended to all 4 student bodies. So I was hoping to introduce a pre-Freshers Week society mixer, so that all societies from the 4 different student bodies can chat, organise their calendars, create socials, and think of possible collaborations, but also the student bodies can also talk to them and say what they've got on offer. So for example, GU, we're looking at offering a calendar of their events so that societies can jump in and say, oh, I want to be involved in this, and things like that. I've been involved in a lot of cross-campus collaborations. For example, dancing's done a lot with some GUSA clubs, but then also other SRC clubs, and they'd be massively beneficial to our society.
You're encouraging the implementation of a welfare member for every student society. Will you be providing additional training for these positions, and if yes, what will you be providing?
I'll definitely be providing additional training. I think there's no point in introducing a welfare position if they don't have suitable training. It'll be detrimental to the individual that is the welfare officer, but then also to people that go and seek advice from them if it's not sound. So I think I will discuss this with the VP of Student Support and how we can best integrate this. My current plan is to integrate it into the current office bearer training. That is, right now it's a bit limited. It's about an hour and it's just a presentation. It's not very interactive. So I think having at least the welfare officer or one individual from each committee being involved in the welfare training would be massively beneficial. But like I said, I'm not very well versed in what welfare training is suitable, so I think the best thing to do would be to discuss this with those who have the correct knowledge.
You mentioned using bus shuttles to support students travelling from libraries to halls at night time. What about students who don't live in halls? How will you better their safety on campus?
So I think through advertisement of initiatives such as Route Buddy, especially during the winter exam day, it gets dark very early and people are staying in the library all hours. So making sure that people know what Route Buddy is. So it's basically like a walking bus scheme where people can say where they live and then gather in groups to walk to their homes. This is also something I wanted to integrate into clubs and societies, as a lot of clubs and societies will finish their meetings or rehearsals quite late and in all sorts of areas. So if this could also be integrated into those, it would be very beneficial to all the members.
Freshers Week is one of the best weeks of the year on campus. How would you plan on making this the best Freshers Week yet?
I think Freshers Week is already absolutely amazing for most traditional students, but I want to increase accessibility. So first off, it would be looking at adding maps that can be advertised across social media, on leaflets, so that people don't have to seek them, they're just there for them. And these would both be interactive maps and more simple maps so that they're appropriate to a wide range of students. As someone who has been at the university for 4 years, I still find the main buildings quite confusing. And as well, I know some people get a bit confused about where to find the different clubs and societies. For example, a lot of people go to GUSA to find dancing when we're in the main building. So I think to decrease the overwhelming aspect of going to the Freshers' Fair, these maps will be massively beneficial. In addition, I really want to improve on the current quiet hour. So I think clubs and societies aren't prepared for quiet hour. They will be told when it is, but they're not really told they can do to make it better. I think just having a quick briefing with all clubs and societies prior to the beginning of Freshers Week, letting them know what they need to do, what they can do when interacting with people during quiet hour to aid the students would be massively beneficial.
You mentioned that you wanted other student clubs to become involved in RAG Week. Do you have any other plans?
I think maintaining the current, a lot of the current initiatives during RAG Week, so like library fans, I'm a massive fan of, but I think just increasing the voice of RAG Week. So this would probably be done best through society collaborations. So first off, I was thinking of having some sort of cabaret night where people could, all the performing arts type societies could get involved with that, and all the people who want to get, it would provide further areas, further areas for people to get involved. And then as well, I was hoping to do some sort of competitive aspect during RAG Week. So that could be for across clubs and societies, but also across individuals. So I was looking for inspiration at the GUSA 500 mile charity walk. So I think doing something like that, but making sure it's accessible to a wide range of students would be very beneficial.